Hey friends, it's Hannah. I have another Young Living order to show you guys. This one is from October 2024. So we're behind, but we're gonna be caught up eventually. Let's just get into it. I bought one Thieves laundry soap because that's what we like. One bag of cough drops. I think I wanted the hard lozenges because I got the cough drops in like the one before and they were out of stock. So cough drops. The only difference is that these have like the menthol cooling thing going on and the lozenges don't. And then I got 3 dish soaps. So this was kind of a big restock and I'm excited to be able to put all of these things away and to feel like I actually have supplies. And then for free, since this was 100 PV, I got a 15 milliliter bottle of Raven. So that's a pretty solid freebie in my opinion. And just while I'm showing you guys these things, I have processed my April 2025 order. But before I did that, I went in and checked on the Thieves line rebranding. So all of these products are gonna have different packaging now. So it's a more sleek, minimal look, if you ask me. It doesn't have all of this fruit on there. It's just like more clean packaging, but there is a difference in the pricing. So the main difference that I noticed, so all of the Thieves products are being, like, I guess kind of rebranded. The dish soap, the laundry soap, the dishwasher tablets, the Thieves cleaner. What else even is there? Anyways, all of that stuff is getting like a package update. But the main difference is that these old packaging products have always been same cost as PV. So that has always matched. It makes it really easy for me to decide what I'm gonna put in my loyalty rewards order, because in theory, it's much easier for me to hit that 100 PV when I'm thinking about my points value is going to be the same as the cost plus tax and shipping. So sometimes I think to myself again when I realize something I've added to my cart is a mismatch there. Like, why is there a discrepancy? What about this product means that its cost is higher than its PV? So all of these products, the cost is, the repackaged ones, the cost is going to be higher than the PV. I don't know if it's going to stay that way until these sell out or what. If it does, that's kind of disappointing. The formulas are all the same. So the products are exactly the same. It's just the packaging that's different. So I assume that the cost of changing the packaging is contributing to that. Maybe they'll change it and match the PV to the cost at some point, but right now it doesn't match. So as long as the old packaging is in stock, you can buy the old packaging and your PV and your cost will match. But definitely look at the pricing before you decide what you're going to buy, because most of the new bottles are the same size as the old ones, but the cost might be lower a teensy bit or higher a teensy bit. But then again, your PV and your costs are not going to match up. So just take a look at that before you decide what you're going to buy, especially if it's a loyalty rewards order, so that you're getting the most bang for your buck. Like, obviously it would be great if everything was just matching PV and cost, but that is not how it works. We got it. So there are some pricing changes there that you just want to be really aware of before you process your order. And like I said, if you want the old packaging, now's the time to get it, because obviously it's not going to be restocked. Everything restocked is going to be the new packaging. If you'd prefer to go ahead and purchase the new packaging, you can do that as well. It's available now, so you'll be able to see on the website. It's very clear what's new packaging and what's old packaging. If you want to update your loyalty rewards order with the products with the new packaging, you'll have to go in and manually do that. It's not going to automatically flip for you. The old products will stay in your cart until they go out of stock, or you manually change it over to either the new product or just take it out. So just keep that in mind. There also are 2 new Jacob and Kate blends. So I think it's lemon pound cake and orange sherbet, or maybe it's orange creamsicle. I don't know. Orange dreams. I don't know what it's called. But basically it's like a dreamsicle and lemon pound cake fragrances. When I processed my order, those were not available to add to your loyalty rewards. There's also a bundle where you can get those 2 with the diffuser. Also not available on loyalty rewards, so that would have to be a quick order. But those are also now available. I feel like they're leaning more towards not having those items available for loyalty rewards to kind of make them more exclusive. But I'm not at the point to where I'm ordering multiple times a month anymore. I just don't need to, especially now that I have like a good stock of oils. Like I have plenty, and I know what I like and what I don't like, so I'm not making huge orders. I've, tried all the things. I'm really just purchasing like more household stuff in the majority of my orders. So because I'm not making giant orders. I'm not making multiple orders a month unless like I just were to want something that is kind of like an exclusive, only available on quick order, or that's brand new and anticipated to sell out or whatever. But check it out if you're interested in the new stuff. Go look at the new packaging, check it out. Go look at the Jacob and Kate scents. I do really like those blends, and it's going to be disappointing if those aren't available for loyalty rewards, because I know they had a Candy Hearts blend that was available in February just on quick order, and then I was like, oh, I'll get it in March, it'll be available for loyalty rewards, and it was either sold out or removed from the website for March, so they had it only as like a February thing, which is fine. But I just feel like if I'm loyal and ordering every month, I should be able to purchase those things without making a separate order for that. So that's my opinion, and I think that's why some people have issues with Young Living in particular. They're also launching a clean fragrance line. It's called Wyld Notes, and it's kind of set up as its own separate thing. I received an email inviting me to like the info talk. I didn't watch it or anything. I think it's 5 fragrances. Obviously I love the Beauty Counter clean fragrances, so this isn't something that I'm particularly interested in or need in my life. But so they have it set up. I got a couple more emails that I looked at a little, but not a lot. So they have it set up where they have like, you can set up your individual referral code to get 10% off or something when someone uses your code to purchase the Wyld Notes. So they have that on top of any referrals you could do within purchasing from the essential oils from the Young Living website and having people sign up that way. So it's another way for people to earn money, but I think it's kind of weird. It's kind of like when the Nature's Ultra stuff launched and it's like a partnership with Young Living, like it's it's Young Living, but it's not Young Living kind of a thing. So it's called Wyld Notes. There's 5 different ones, and I haven't smelled them, haven't tried them, I haven't ordered them. I don't have any intention to. I love, in particular, 2 of the Beauty Counter fragrances, Sunspill and Pacific Dreams. Those 2 are my fave. Second Skin is good too, I guess, but Sunspill is my absolute favorite. Pacific Dreams is a number 2. I don't even know the names of the Wyld Notes fragrances, but what I've seen so far from people posting that pre-ordered and stuff just don't seem particularly genuine. One, I'll say influencer in particular, she's very high ranking in Young Living. She does a lot of Amazon. Sorry, that sound is my cat. She's needy and moody, but she's very high ranking. I won't say her name. She's a very nice person, but you know, she does Amazon stuff. She does lots of giveaways on her channel. She's high up in Young Living, and I noticed several weeks before I even saw the email about Wyld Notes. I don't even know if this post came out before or after that even started, but one of her children, it was like a picture of her desk, I guess, in her room, and she had like a bunch of beauty products, and there were like some clean brands or cleaner brands. So there was like Tarte, and there was this and there was that, and then there were all of the Sol de Janeiro body mist, and I was like, that's weird that she lets her teenager use those. Like, I guess that's good. Like, you should let your children make their own decisions about their life. Like, I just thought it was weird though, some of the things she shared about fertility and learning about her own hormones and wanting safe things in her home for her child, which her children were the gatekeepers to our homes, yada yada. So I was like, that's weird that she has that, but like, okay, maybe she got them in PR because she's been doing all this Amazon stuff. She has a lot of referral codes there. I know she's partnered with some brands to do some things. Not that I think she would do something with Sol de Janeiro. I just thought like maybe they sent her something. Like, it's totally possible that that would happen because she's very incredibly popular. It's like, that's weird, but I'm like, okay, whatever. Maybe she's letting her child make her own decisions. Like, that's totally possible too, because you don't, like, there's a line, right? So I was like, okay. So then when Wyld Notes sent out the pre-orders and people started getting them and trying them out, she made a post like, oh, I didn't even think about the carcinogens that are in synthetic, you know, perfumes, or like standard perfumes. We don't know what's in them, yada yada. And I'm going, okay, this is very weird. Just for her to come through with this viewpoint of like, oh, I didn't realize, when she's totally said other things. Like, if she's talked about fragrance and hand soap, why didn't you think about it in a body spray? Like, that's the same thing. So that in particular, and then someone else who's not as high up in Young Living, but she's fairly popular too. She doesn't do as much of the extra stuff. She just kind of posts about her life. I think she's a stay-at-home mom. She said something about not using perfume for like the last 7 years, and she was like, oh, I got this and I'm so excited. And I'm like, but if you haven't used perfume in 7 years, you don't need this. Like, this is just something else to spend money on, because you're obviously not in need of it. Like, you haven't been using it, so you're not replacing what you're using with something better for you. You're just adding an expense to your life. So in that way, I also thought that was really weird. I'm like, obviously, if you want to make some money, this is how you make money. Maybe you don't have a standard 9 to 5, that's totally fine. But again, like, the language is so icky. So I think we have to be careful of that too. Like, are you promoting something that people don't have a need for, and is the way you're coming across to your audience genuine and effective. And maybe I'm wrong and people really liked what she said, and she's like, oh, I love that this is an option for me now. And I'm like, but there were options for you, maybe not the best ones, but if you think this one's acceptable to try after you haven't worn perfume for like 7 years, there were other options if you wanted that in your life. Now, if you didn't have an issue not having it, then why do you need it now? But that is my opinion. If you want to try it out. Let me know how it is. They do have like a mini set that I thought about buying, but I was like, I just don't really need it. So I wasn't gonna buy it because I don't want to. My cat. I don't want to be that person that's just buying to buy. And I don't want to promote purchasing things that you don't need. I know sometimes I do kind of over purchase certain things, but there are things that I will eventually use, which is one of the reasons why I kind of stopped getting the FabFitFun boxes, because I was getting to the point where I'm like seeing the same things. I'm not seeing anything new. I don't actually need this stuff. Like, maybe I will use it eventually, but some of it I really wasn't particularly interested in or just didn't need in general. So I was like, okay, this is just a money pit and I don't need it anymore. So I don't want to be like yucking anyone's yum about clean perfumes. Like, it's great, but just the way team members or influencers are marketing it to their downline, their crowd, it's just not genuine, and I think that's icky. But anyways, I gotta go clean up whatever my cat threw in the floor because she's very bad and she's about to knock my drink in the floor. So I gotta go. See you later. Bye.